Welcome to Who Died Today America. Stay informed with the latest news and tributes about the famous personalities we've lost. We'll bring you heartfelt stories and updates on the lives and legacies of those who have made a significant impact. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Let's remember and honor those who have passed.
Fat Man Scoop, the iconic rapper and beloved figure in the music world, passed away at the age of 53 on August 9th after collapsing on stage during a performance in Hamden, Connecticut. Known for his unmistakable voice, infectious energy, and charismatic presence, Scoop left an indelible mark on the hip-hop scene and the hearts of his countless fans. Born in New York City, Fat Man Scoop became an influential figure in the 1990s, rising to fame with his booming voice and larger-than-life personality. His collaboration with some of the biggest names in music, including his Grammy-winning feature on Missy Elliott's Lose Control and Mariah Carey's It's Like That, solidified his place as a staple in hip-hop and pop music. His 1999 hit Be Faithful became a sleeper success, topping the charts internationally and becoming an anthem for partygoers worldwide. Scoop's presence extended beyond the music industry. In 2004, he mentored aspiring artists on Channel 4's Chancers, helping bridge the gap between UK talent and American success. His popularity also led him to the reality TV stage as a contestant on Celebrity Big Brother 16 UK vs USA, where his charismatic nature shone through. Known for his larger-than-life personality, Fat Man Scoop was more than just a performer. He was a mentor, a friend, and a cherished figure within the industry. His tour manager, DJ Pure Cold, remembered him fondly, expressing gratitude for the opportunities and lessons learned while performing alongside him on some of the world's biggest stages. Fat Man Scoop's sudden passing has left a void in the music world. He was set to perform at the UK's Reminisce Festival in September, where his absence will be deeply felt. The festival described him as not just a popular performer, but a cherished member of their family, highlighting the impact of his infectious spirit and boundless energy. Fat Man Scoop's legacy will continue to live on through his music and the joy he brought to millions around the globe. His voice, his passion, and his unforgettable presence will be missed more than words can express.
He's lost, and he's lost in an angry world.
Judy Cannon, a trailblazing Australian rock icon and the nation's first female rocker, passed away at the age of 84 on August 29th in Ballarat, Victoria, following a lengthy illness. Known for breaking barriers in the 1950s and rubbing shoulders with music legends like Jimi Hendrix and Johnny O'Keefe, Cannon's influence on the rock and roll scene was profound and lasting. Born in Melbourne in 1939, Cannon began her career performing at local dances, quickly capturing the public's attention with her powerful voice and rebellious spirit. She rose to fame with the Thunderbirds in the late 1950s, releasing popular pop songs before finding her true calling in rock and roll. With inspirations like Elvis Presley, Cannon defied expectations, becoming a household name in the Australian music scene and paving the way for future generations of female artists. In 1961, Cannon's talent led her to support Cliff Richard and the Shadows on their Australian tour, after which she made the bold move to England in pursuit of international stardom. During her 13 years in the UK, she secured a regular TV role on Terry O'Neill's 1 O'Clock and even had the honor of performing for Princess Margaret and Princess Anne. Her career highlights included working as a session singer and featuring as a backing vocalist on Jimi Hendrix's hit, Hey Joe. Cannon's fierce spirit and dedication to her craft made her a frequent guest on Australia's 6 O'Clock Rock, where her dynamic performances left audiences screaming for more. Her lifelong friend, actress Coral Druin, remembered her as a unique and genre-defying artist who shattered glass ceilings for women in rock and roll. After her groundbreaking music career, Cannon shifted to musical theatre in London, starring in productions like Gypsy and Guys and Dolls. She eventually returned to Australia in 1977, where she found success in real estate on the Gold Coast and Ballarat. Judy Cannon's fearless pursuit of her passion and her pioneering role in the rock and roll industry have left a lasting legacy. She will be remembered not only for her incredible talent, but also for the barriers she broke for women in music. Julián Ortega, known for his role in Netflix's hit series Elite, tragically collapsed on Zahora Beach in Barbate. Spain passed away at the age of 41 on August 4th. Reports suggest he went into cardiac arrest, and despite the efforts of paramedics who spent 30 minutes attempting to revive him, Ortega's life was sadly cut short. Ortega's portrayal in Elite was part of what made the show a worldwide sensation, as it became one of Netflix's most popular Spanish-language series. His performance brought depth and complexity to his character, earning him a dedicated fan base that followed his every move on screen. Beyond Elite, Ortega also appeared in Quarante, a gripping crime drama on Amazon Prime Video, further showcasing his range as an actor and solidifying his place in the entertainment industry. Ortega was more than just a skilled actor. He was a passionate performer whose work resonated with many. Colleagues and fans admired him not only for his talent, but also for his genuine warmth and kind spirit. His friend and fellow actress, Sylvia Marceau, expressed her absolute sadness at his passing, a sentiment echoed by many who had the privilege of knowing him personally and professionally. Off-screen, Ortega was known for his humble nature and his dedication to his craft. His ability to immerse himself fully into his roles made his performances memorable and impactful. Ortega's unexpected death is a significant loss to the world of television and film, especially within the Spanish entertainment community, where he was both a rising star and a beloved figure. Though his time was short, Julián Ortega leaves behind a legacy of powerful performances and an enduring impact on those who watched him bring characters to life. His talent, passion, and the joy he brought to audiences will not be forgotten, and he will be deeply missed by fans, friends, and family alike.
Don't know us out there,
Yeah.
you know. And we did. We moved to the valley, and for a while there, we wanted to move out of the.
Betty A. Bridges, who passed away at the age of 83 on August 27th, was a beloved actress, acting coach, and Hollywood manager whose talent and passion for the arts left an enduring impact on the entertainment industry. Best known for her roles in ER, Two Broke Girls, and Good Times, Betty's warm presence and dedication to her craft made her a respected figure on screen and behind the scenes. Born in 1941, Betty's journey in Hollywood began with acting roles in popular 1970s series such as Policewoman, Mary Hartman, and Charlie's Angels. Her talent shone through in every performance, earning her roles on classic shows like Quincy M.E., Different Strokes, and Wonder Woman. Throughout her acting career, Betty brought characters to life with a unique blend of grace, strength, and authenticity, endearing her to audiences everywhere. Beyond her own career, Betty's greatest legacy may be the countless actors she nurtured and inspired. Co-founding Cambridge Academy, an acting school, she became a mentor to many, including future stars Nia Long, Sana Lathan, and Regina and Raina King. Betty's generosity extended beyond her formal classes. She often offered free lessons to neighborhood children, investing her time and wisdom to help others realize their dreams. Betty's influence reached far beyond her immediate family. As the mother of actor Todd Bridges, best known for his role as Willis Jackson on Different Strokes, she was a guiding force in his life and career, providing unwavering support and love. Her devotion to her children, including sons Jimmy Bridges and Zirendrick Hubbard, daughter Verda Bridges Perpich, and her 12 grandchildren, was a testament to her deep familial bonds. Betty's passing at Todd's home in Phoenix after being in hospice care marked the end of a life filled with artistry, mentorship, and kindness. She will be remembered not only for her roles on television, but also for her profound impact as a coach and mentor who shaped the careers of some of Hollywood's brightest stars. Betty A. Bridges leaves behind a rich legacy of love, talent, and inspiration that will continue to resonate for generations to come.
Well, next thing you know, I got $5,000 in cash and $100 bills, crisp $100 bills. Paid me like...
Rob the Rabbit Pitts, beloved star of Netflix's Tex-Mex Motors, passed away at the age of 45 on August 6th after a courageous battle with stomach cancer. Rob was known not only for his talent as a reality TV star, but also for his passion as the CEO of Pitts Truck Service. His warmth, humor, and unmistakable voice left an indelible mark on everyone who watched him. Rob's journey on Tex-Mex Motors captured the hearts of fans as he transformed forgotten cars into stunning works of art, bringing them from Mexico to Texas for restoration. His quick wit, storytelling prowess, and undeniable charm made him a standout on the show, which showcased his deep love for cars and his ability to connect with people from all walks of life. With 2 seasons of the show under his belt, Rob's talent and charisma turned each episode into an adventure filled with laughter, heart, and unforgettable moments. Diagnosed with stomach cancer in March, Rob continued to live life on his own terms. Even in the face of illness, he never lost his positive spirit or his sense of gratitude. In a heartfelt video titled, "This Is Goodbye," Rob shared his journey with his fans, urging them to listen to their bodies and seek answers when something feels wrong. His courage and honesty during his battle touched the lives of many, demonstrating his resilience and unwavering strength. Rob's impact extended beyond the screen. He was a friend, a mentor, and a storyteller whose voice was affectionately described by fans as honey poured over gravel. Known as the best storyteller by those who knew him, his words brought joy, laughter, and inspiration. Rob Pitts leaves behind a legacy of passion, perseverance, and an enduring reminder to chase our dreams, cherish our loved ones, and always listen to the signals our bodies send us. As his castmate Scooter Carrera wrote, "Rest in peace, brother, I'm going to really miss you." Rob's spirit will forever ride along with every story shared and every car restored in his memory.
Now Gaudreau takes control, flips it in for Toffoli. Connor Toffoli has a step, right in, scores!
Johnny Gaudreau, who passed away at the age of 31 on August 24th, was a beloved NHL star known for his dazzling skills on the ice and his genuine kindness off it. Tragically, Johnny and his brother Matthew were fatally struck by a suspected drunken driver while riding bikes on the eve of their sister's wedding, leaving the hockey world and their tight-knit family devastated. Johnny, affectionately known as Johnny Hockey, began his NHL journey when he was drafted by the Calgary Flames in 2011. His infectious spirit and unparalleled passion for the game quickly made him a fan favorite. Over 11 seasons, Johnny tallied 243 goals and 743 points, earning 7 All-Star appearances and a reputation as one of the league's most electrifying players. His signing with the Columbus Blue Jackets in 2022 marked the next chapter in his illustrious career, where he continued to thrill fans with his playmaking abilities. Beyond his on-ice achievements, Johnny was a devoted family man and community advocate. He was known for his generosity, always willing to lend a hand for charitable causes without hesitation. Longtime NHL executive Brian Burke noted that Johnny's kindness radiated throughout the locker room, making him not just a teammate, but a beloved friend to everyone who knew him. He was described as the most modest superstar you'd ever want to meet, embodying humility and grace despite his success. Matthew Gaudreau, Johnny's younger brother, shared a deep bond with him both on and off the rink. Matthew's love for hockey mirrored Johnny's, and together they left an indelible mark on Boston College's hockey program. Matthew, who coached at their alma mater, Gloucester Catholic High School, was celebrated for his warmth and commitment, just like his older brother. The sudden loss of Johnny and Matthew has left an unfillable void. They were not just athletes, but dedicated husbands, fathers, sons, brothers, and friends, whose impact extended far beyond the ice. Their legacy will live on in the hearts of those who knew them, and their memory will forever be cherished by their family, teammates, and fans around the world. Sid Eudy, known to wrestling fans as Sid Justice, Sid Vicious, and Psycho Sid, passed away at the age of 63 on August 26th, after a battle with cancer. Eudy's presence in the wrestling world was as unforgettable as his towering stature, fierce persona, and the intensity he brought to the ring. Sid's career spanned decades, and he left an indelible mark on both the World Wrestling Federation and World Championship Wrestling. A 6-time world champion, Sid held the WWF Championship twice and the WCW World Heavyweight Championship twice, headlining some of the most memorable events in wrestling history, including WrestleMania 8 and 3 and WCW's Starrcade. His ruthless powerbomb finisher became a trademark move that struck fear into opponents and thrilled fans worldwide. Sid began his wrestling journey in the late 1980s, quickly gaining notoriety as a powerhouse competitor. From his early days with the Skyscrapers and the Four Horsemen to his iconic battles against wrestling legends like Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, and The Undertaker, Sid's impact was felt in every promotion he competed in. His raw power, menacing charisma, and unpredictable nature made him a unique and beloved figure in the sport. Beyond the championships and the accolades, Sid was a fan favorite, known for his larger-than-life personality and his commitment to entertaining audiences. Whether playing the villain or the hero, his intensity was unmatched, and he carried an aura that few could replicate. Outside the ring, Sid was a devoted husband to his wife Sabrina and a loving father to his 2 sons, Frank and Gunnar. Sid's passing marks the end of an era in professional wrestling, but his legacy will endure in the hearts of fans and the annals of the sport. He was more than just a wrestler. He was a master of his craft and a ruler of the squared circle, whose influence continues to resonate. Sid Eudy's legacy will forever be remembered as one of power, passion, and a relentless spirit that defined a generation of wrestling. Phil Donahue, the trailblazing media personality and creator of The Phil Donahue Show, passed away at the age of 88 on August 18th after a long illness. Known as the King of Daytime Talk, Donahue revolutionized television with his groundbreaking format that brought audience participation into the heart of his show, forever changing the landscape of talk shows. Launching in 1967 in Dayton, Ohio, Donahue's program quickly became a national sensation, running for 29 years and nearly 7,000 episodes. His willingness to tackle controversial topics like civil rights, abortion, and consumer protection set him apart from his peers, making Donahue a platform for open and often heated dialogue between liberals and conservatives. Donahue's most frequent guest was consumer advocate Ralph Nader, and his influence extended far beyond the TV screen, inspiring future hosts like Oprah Winfrey, who credited him for paving the way for shows like hers. Phil's career was not just confined to his talk show. He co-hosted the historic U.S.-Soviet space bridge with Soviet journalist Vladimir Posner, facilitating cross-cultural discussions between everyday Americans and Soviets during the height of the Cold War. This unique broadcasting feat exemplified Donahue's commitment to reaching out across divides, promoting understanding at a time of global tension. Beyond television, Donahue was an advocate for social causes. His documentary film, Body of War, co-directed with Ellen Spiro, highlighted the struggles of Iraq War veteran Thomas Young and was shortlisted for an Academy Award. He was also an outspoken critic of the Iraq War, using his brief tenure on MSNBC to voice opposition to the invasion, despite the professional risks. Phil Donahue's legacy is defined by his fearless exploration of social issues, his empathy for those often unheard, and his relentless pursuit of truth through conversation. His contributions earned him numerous accolades, including multiple Daytime Emmy Awards, the Peabody Award, and the Presidential Medal of Freedom in 2024. He is survived by his wife, actress Marlo Thomas, and his 4 children. Phil Donahue's voice may be gone, but his impact on television and public discourse will resonate for generations to come.
3 times a day like I do, it adds up. Probably shouldn't have said that. Just because my opinion directly contradicts the opinion of the man responsible for filling the entire Department of Women's Studies' heads with complete and utter bullshit.
Maxie Solters, a talented writer, producer, actor, and third-generation Hollywood publicist, passed away unexpectedly on August 8th at the age of 37. Maxie's sudden loss at Providence St. Joseph Medical Center in Burbank has left her family, friends, and colleagues heartbroken. Born on March 22, 1987, in Sherman Oaks, California, Maxie was immersed in the world of entertainment from a young age. Following in the footsteps of her father, Larry Solters, and her late grandfather, Lee Solters, she joined Scoop Marketing in 2012, where she made an indelible mark working with esteemed clients such as the KIA Forum, the Hollywood Bowl, and Music Forward. Maxie's colleagues described her as a vibrant and invaluable member of the team, whose creativity, passion, and expertise shone through in every project she touched. Beyond her work in public relations, Maxie's artistic talents extended to acting, writing, and producing. She studied theater at the University of Southern California and went on to work in film and television casting. Maxie's creative pursuits led her to develop several projects, including her 2017 web series, Climax, which showcased her unique voice and flair for storytelling. As a voting member of the Screen Actors Guild, Maxie was deeply involved in the industry she loved. Maxie was also dedicated to advocacy and championed women's rights. She served as a coordinator for 1 Billion Rising and was actively involved with V-Day International, reflecting her commitment to social change and her desire to make the world a better place. Maxie's kindness, unwavering optimism, and generous spirit touched the lives of many, and her advocacy work stands as a testament to her compassion and drive. Maxie is survived by her longtime partner Dim Dobrin and their beloved dog Pookie, her father Larry and his partner Carol Greenhut, her mother Deborah Graff, her aunt Susan Reynolds, and her cousin Jonah Reynolds. Maxie Solters will be remembered not only for her talent and drive, but for the love, light, and kindness she brought to all who knew her. Her legacy will continue to inspire those she leaves behind. Breaking news of the day. News 1. Mel Gibson, the star of Braveheart, was recently seen sporting a medical boot and using a walking stick just a month after injuring his arm. The 68-year-old actor, who celebrated his birthday, was photographed during a dinner outing with his daughter Lucia in Malibu. Dressed casually in gray pants, a plaid shirt, and a navy jacket, Gibson leaned on the walking stick for support, pairing his medical boot with socks and sandals on his other foot. The sighting comes after Gibson was seen with his arm in a sling last month, fueling speculation that his injuries were sustained while filming and directing Lethal Weapon 5. Fans have been eagerly awaiting his return to the iconic action franchise, though recent health setbacks have sparked concerns. Gibson's recent injuries follow a turbulent few years, including his absence from the Chicken Run sequel. He was reportedly dropped from reprising his role as the voice of Rocky after actress Winona Ryder accused him of making offensive comments towards her at a party in 1995. Although Gibson has fiercely denied these claims, the controversy led to his exclusion from the animated film's follow-up, impacting his public image. Despite the rumors and ongoing health challenges, Gibson continues to remain active in the industry, with fans hopeful for his recovery and return to the big screen. News 2. Steve Silberman, the acclaimed science writer known for his work on autism rights and his deep passion for the Grateful Dead, has passed away at the age of 66. His husband, Keith Carricker, announced the news in a heartfelt social media post. Silberman, a longtime writer for Wired magazine, was renowned for his pioneering work on autism rights, including his groundbreaking article, The Geek Syndrome, which explored autism in Silicon Valley. His influential 2015 book, NeuroTribes: The Legacy of Autism and the Future of Neurodiversity, brought widespread attention to neurodiversity and became a key text in autism advocacy. A New York native, Silberman moved to the Bay Area after graduating from UC Berkeley and quickly became an integral part of the San Francisco community. He was not just a fan of the Grateful Dead, he collaborated on liner notes for the band's records, continuing his work as recently as this year. Silberman's legacy as a writer, advocate, and friend to many will continue to inspire those who knew him. His upcoming book, A Taste of Salt, is set to be released in 2025, according to his social media profile.